Hey there all you Droidiacs, this is David from the Droid Workshop, and in today's video I'm going to be revisiting an old friend of mine, one that I mentioned in a previous video, my very first Astromech, ArJay. Now, am I replacing him with RC?
Not on your life.
Absolutely not. But ever since I found the Mr. Badley group on Facebook and his Patreon link, I definitely want RJ to look a little bit better, especially now that I've had more experience doing 3D printing. And this has given me a chance at making upgrades to...
Yeah! Probably!
Probably.
Yeah!
Probably, perhaps.
I'm almost positive.
make it animated someday. If you enjoy what you see here today, please be sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel so you can see all the future projects I'm going to be working on. And hit that bell for notifications so you can be notified when a new video drops. And now, without any further delay, let's get started. I first started on RJ back in 2012 when my wife and I were expecting our second child, and like most, I started with the head, so that's going to be my first major upgrade. I got the blueprints for the original as a flat pack for a styrene plastic build from the Astromech.net website and got to work. It came out okay, and it's done very well, but once I started building RC and found the Mr. Badley R6 head files, I knew what I needed to do. So today I'm going to show you how I got from this to this.
I've made a lot of special modifications myself.
Just so we're perfectly clear, the original files for the multi-piece version 2 and the one-piece version 3 head are available to Patreon members of Mr. Badley. For this, the original files for the head are something he created using a lot of different sources. What I wanted to do was see if I could successfully modify it a little bit to be sort of a mix between his version and the styrene flat pack that I built, and the action figure that you can get from the Mouse House. It took a while, but I finally got it down to 19 large parts for the head and all the printable pins I used to connect the parts together. This doesn't include the greeblies and panels that I reused from the version 2 folder, as well as the parts needed from a regular R2 dome. I know there are multiple programs out there that could have made this simpler, but I've been using Blender for a while and it works for me. It may have taken me a little longer, but I don't mind. Now, I did all of this with Mr. Badley's permission. I originally presented him with a picture of my idea, and he gave me some pointers and his blessing to continue. This is actually my 5th version because it was constantly evolving. Also, because this was based off of his original work, I will not be hosting the files I made, but it may be available soon to the Mr. Badley Patreon members. I recommend starting with the ring to have a nice base to work from. This should print just fine with the removable supports. Next up is the middle section. Piece 1 has the radar eye and the holo projector, and the rest line up counterclockwise. They have built-in pins and slots to line them up. On this step, for those who are still new to this hobby, test fit everything first. When I printed my first version, I kind of jumped the gun and glued the middle section pieces together before testing, only to find out that I needed to modify and reprint some of the parts. And that was...
stupid.
The top is 4 pieces, and they are all printed from the same file. I recommend printing them vertically because you won't need any supports. You'll need 12 of the 4mm pins and the center hub to hold them all together. Finishing the head is pretty basic. By now I've shown multiple finishing techniques, and this one is no different, so I skipped over that part. Like I said before, I'm thinking of trying my hand at making this animated in the future, so the doors are all printed separately. Because there is so much great work that's already gone into this by others, I'm going to see about using and or modifying the servo mechanisms for the R2 dome to make it work for this. One of the main things I worked on was making sure the greeblies would fit in the head. I'm using the large and small logic lights as well as the holo projectors from R2, and I loved this exhaust vent on the side, so I kept that. So that's it for this guy, for now. You know, I'm really getting excited about this because thinking about doing all kinds of modifications and including them here, like an opening for the eye for a camera, periscope mod, moving pie panels, moving doors, lights. The list is endless, but this is going to be it for today.
Keep your concentration here and now where it belongs.
So once again, thank you for joining me on this adventure, and as always, may the droids be with you. Why is this so hard? Why? To make some much needed change. I can't even talk today. Trying to get through this. It's been a long time. Oh, my hair's all stuck out. I need a haircut.